Hi guys, what's going on? And welcome back to Imperator Rome. So, the Punic Wars are pretty much about to kick off. So I've been preparing for my first war with Carthage down here in the south. Obviously, my real aim is to drive them out of Sicily, but in an ideal world, I'd also like to establish a small foothold in on the Carthaginian North Africa as well in Tunis. Maybe down here in Kirkawan. That's how you pronounce it. Because this is a feudatory state to Carthage, and it's also going to play a key part in my invasion plans. Because if I look over here, if I wanted to declare war on Carthage, which I can do, I have a war goal, take Carthago, then you'll see we not only get Carthage, but we also get all its tributary states, and quite a few other minor nations. You can't really see them because the diplomatic queen is in the way, but they're really quite annoying. But I want to take Carthage, but because this is a feudatory state, and I actually have a war goal against it. If I go to war with this, the only enemy involved will be Carthage, and I can still seize land from Carthage, even though it's only a feudatory war. So my plan is to declare war on them, drive with the two legions here to drive the enemy out of Sicily. Then we've got two mounted divisions, but naval invasion forces over here, who are going to land somewhere around here, sort of actually near Carthage itself, and basically try and take the fight to the enemy. I don't know how much opposition we're going to come up against. I've not actually fought Carthage. We can have an idea of the number of divisions they have, around 67 cohorts, which is quite a few, and probably as many, if not more, than I'm actually deploying. What would be 30, 45, 55? So they're possibly more. We do have some more. We have the Second Legion, my Greek Legion. A few people up here, up in the North Alps, and some people building roads. Roads have just turned out to be so unbelievably critical in this game. I can't quite emphasise enough how critical they actually are. Build roads. But let's let them doing their own thing. And then I'm pretty much ready, so let's go for it. Let's kick off the Punic Wars. Oh, wrong people. After all I said about declaring war on Carthage, take Carthage. Cool. Carthage will become the enemy war leader. Nice. We obviously, the Senate were happy for the war to go ahead as well. Hopefully... Oh, okay, that didn't quite pan out as I had intended. Damn. Oh, they've got war elephants, haven't they? Goodness. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Not got any heavy infantry, though. Got a few triremes. Okay, so, the war's kicked off. Let's, first things first, get things slowed down and start to think about doing this. There's the region capital. We'll move you guys up there, move you guys up there. As soon as they arrive, we'll split them. Let's get all these people aboard their boats. Why aren't you moving? Thank you. Okay, let's get these divisions moving over to North Actually, let's not do it like that. We'll do it like that. So that they end up landing on the same side. It'll make a lot more sense. Okay, so you're aboard. Okay, so everyone's moving over. Good. And things are going pretty well apace over here. So let's split these in half. Well, that wasn't very in half, was it? In half is not exactly 1,000, is it? I think the guess must be mass loyalty probably in this cohort, so they can't be split. Oh, already in front of the Carthaginian 10th army is down here. I may throw myself immediately quite aggressively at them. Let's march down already. Okay, and we're going to land our forces straight away. Have they got any forts here to depose us? They have. In Kirkwan itself, a level 2 fortification. Goodness. There's the second navy coming up. Okay, looks like we're going to have a fight breaking out here. What we're coming up against is just a very light force. We have some heavy cavalry with us. They'll just absolutely decimate this Carthaginian army, I should have thought. Well, we killed an elephant, obviously, as we landed. We captured an enemy general as well. Nice. When's this battle burn? 4th of December. We should, in theory, cause heavier casualties. We did. 252 for 983. Nice. They've not really got anywhere to go with these guys. They can't really run away, so I'm going to try and force them. Yeah, I can. I can force a second fight because they're pinned up against the end of the island. One of the dangers of island combat. So let's get these guys ashore here and we can start the besieging. Much larger army is now turned up. Ooh, this is where things get dangerous. So they've got war elephants. They're all landing in Kirkwan themselves. So I'm probably going to land my troops in Missoula to sort of form up. It's going to give me about 30,000. We're going to be outnumbered here. They've got a pretty bad general here. Oh, we're just going to have to see how this one goes. This could be a tough fight. Carthaginian force could be quite short-lived. You're going to merge up with them. Can I force a fight with you in the meantime? Yes. Our side might win. Let's go for it. Go for it. Let's check the tactics of each legion. We're fighting against quite a few cavalry there. So I think we'll stick with the heavy infantry shock action. Yeah. Do it. Let's do it. Okay, so we get the initial fight. When do they arrive? 6th of January. So we're going to have a few turns where we massively outnumber them. Hopefully we can rack up casualties relatively well, though we're not doing that well. Oh, you're going to lose. Oh no! It's a disaster. Okay, the Carthaginian wars are going badly. Okay, this has not gone according to plan. Okay, that's going to limit my objectives slightly. Oh, it's a real blow. If we're not careful, we're going to get completely routed as well. What's making our modifiers so bad? Just rolled bad dice for this phase, really. And their general is superior. It's quite a big difference. Yeah. Okay, that did not go very well. We're taking a lot of casualties there, and those whole divisions may end up routing. How many did we lose? We lost 19,000 troops to their 11,000. Looks like we're going to be routing back onto the boat with both legions. At least the ships are there to help. Okay, so that leaves us to a second part of what next. I think that's going to involve basically just trying to seize Sicily. Maybe something like Malta down here. That did not go according to plan. Oh dear. Right, let's return these troops. I guess over to Syracuse is a good port for them to go to. They will both die. At least that puts all our troops on Sicily. We'll then keep our boats together to try and stop any other Carthaginian troops landing on Sicily itself. We try and capture the rest of the island. Still got quite a few troops here. Oh, I can't believe we lost that one. What devastating. It's quite annoying. So hopefully we can still get this, still win this war, hopefully. Disappointing if we don't. Okay, move you guys over here and they can start their recovery. We've got lots of manpower to play with, so that's not really too much of an issue for me. Which division did you come from? With him? Oh no, you don't. You want to be with him, I think. Or were you with him? 522, what are you? Yeah, you go with him. And you go over here. Oops. Go over here and capture the final. God, the clicking, the UI in this game definitely needs some work. Right, so we're going to wait for the rest of our troops to try and recover. We will accept that trade offer. While we capture the rest of Sicily. It's going to give us nowhere near enough war score to make any significant progress here because we just lost such a massive battle. It's really unfortunate. Is there anywhere else easy for us to land? No. We are at wars with all these people down here, so maybe an idea would be to land a bit further south. It would get us ashore maybe with a larger number of troops. And then we could work our way along a little bit. Capture this last place here on Sicily, then all of Sicily will now be under our control. And then maybe move another 3 legions from Sicily down here for one of their minor African nations. Could be an interesting idea. Start to give us more control over the Mediterranean if we did manage to capture it. But we need war score. That's all we really need, to be honest, at the moment. And we also need to pause the game. Otherwise we won't go anywhere. These divisions first have got to recover as well, to be honest. Move one of the navies out to the open. Technology. Teachability will probably be attrition. Search, law cost. Oh, no, aggressive expansion. Definitely. Aggressive expansion is quite the issue of the day. Okay, so we're about to capture that. Once these guys are recovered, which they will do soon, our manpower's recovering pretty quickly. Is that Carthaginian trireme got infantry? Our side might lose. We're against a superior enemy general. Ah. Yeah, there's no one great we can even recruit, is there? This is going to be annoying if we get slaughtered by the Carthaginian navy as well. Then things really will be going badly. Okay. Please go well. Oh, I'm in the battle screen, so we can only press it 2 times. Oh, do I think we're winning? Do we think we're winning? I think we might be winning. Oh, they've lost one. Well, we've lost one as well, I think. I think we had 1631 to start with. Lost another one. So have they. Oh! Enemy reinforcement. Oh my god! Why did they do this to me? Now I'm going to lose. Motherfuckers. It's all a conspiracy, I tell you. Oh, look, boats are sinking. This has just been a disaster. What a disastrous campaign this is going to be. And we're going to have captured no territory in Sicily at all. Well, the first Punic War didn't go very well for the Romans. I just didn't expect it to go quite this badly. Sticking to history. That's one thing, I suppose. We have to wait till we get defeated? We do. They lost a few ships, but we lost a lot more. 23. What's the point in going there? Why would you not go back to port? Because now we're going to get chased off. Definitely need some work in this game in terms of kind of how things react a little bit, because some of them are just so ridiculous. Okay, well, let's try and make it back to port. Okay, so that really confines us to Sicily then, because we have no easy way now of moving anywhere. That's really kind of limited some of our movement abilities. So let's get back round down to the toe of Italy and start mass recruitment of ships. And see what we can do. Let's knock the speed up a little bit so that we can get this done quickly. Ship recruit speed. Ah, yeah, cool. I'll do that for a bit of unrest. We need the boats. That's nice. You get little historical events liking to that because they just had a massive naval defeat. So they can now recruit super quickly. So we've got 7. We just need as many as we can do, really, don't we? Let's see how many that gives us. Basically 70 days. I think basically every naval province in Italy is under mass recruiting. Oh, there's a Carthaginian army up there. Okay, we'll reform our road building army. We'll bring across the Gallic legions. I hadn't expected them to be up there. And Carthaginians everywhere. Because we're now probably fairly outnumbered. We are indeed fairly outnumbered. And we are losing war score by the bucket load. Yeah, because... yeah, because we've not really taken the objective, which is Carthage itself. When really I was just planning on landing in like Tripolitania or something. and boats! And boats appeared. And lo, they built some boats. Well, I love the Romans. Just go crazy. Yes, army improvements. Okay, I think we'll probably have a second wave be a bit cheeky. That takes us to 31 boats. We've got the budget for it, haven't we? We've got the budget. Built a navy. Let's go a bit ham again. Okay. Wait for that lot to done. That should give us like 45 ships, and that should hopefully be enough then to overwhelm anything the Carthaginians can put up against us. Oh, we've just got gout. Lovely. Just what I wanted. Jesus. We really seem to be getting unlucky at times. Okay, boats! Obviously, we're going along quite quickly. We're really losing the war, so we really want to get everyone and start to get our troops ashore now pretty quickly. Okay, there's the Carthaginian navy with troops. So we'll oppose their landing wherever they decide to go. Army down. Really, we just need to go with these guys now. Go out to meet them. Romans are taking the fight to the enemy. Are now rather large navy as well. Died from overwork. Oh, 81. Oh dear. Who was that? That's the military tribune died of overwork. Dear, how sad. You've got much better loyalty, so I don't need to worry about you if I put you there. No, you do want to be all going there. Okay. I'll teach them. Yes. Ha! Sink, you bastards. Yes, there we go. Not even lose their army. They are losing their army. Oh, it's going well. Going well. Oh, they lost everyone. Cool. That's what I wanted to do the first time round. So, that's given us quite the thing we needed. We've smashed their army. Most specifically their navy. Right, so now we need to try and get everyone ashore as quickly as possible. We're going to go for Tripoli, basically down in the south, and then that will at least give me just a one plain line to worry about. I'm just going to march straight across, catch as many forces as we can, and sort of go from there. We have 140 to... Oh. Got to try and contest Carthage then. Okay. So... You're going to split in half. Split in half. You're going to board the first half. Why are you going separately, even though we are one unit? You're sure there. You're now on. So we need to contest Carthage. Yeah, it tells you the province, you see, look, it says in. So in Carthago is where we need to land. That's not ideal, is it? Around here this time. Gives us a bit more frontage in which to land. So wait for them to be all the ships, which they now are. We're going to go around here. Okay, and then we'll see where we're going to land. We're obviously going to have to land together and accept the attrition damage, to be honest. But then we're going to come straight back and pick up the secondary units. And we may even bring the Greek legions over if it comes to it. I really would like to be able to win this war. I at least want Sicily. I don't have to take Carthage, but just need enough to get the sort of advantage I want in this war. Because the war score, minus 19, is brutal. And as it says, we're going to end up with white peace in a minute if we're not careful. Okay, so both of these here. Where are we going to land? We could have landed Carthage itself. That'd be cheeky. Why won't it let me select one? You land there as well, please. How long is that going to take them? 9th of February. Too bad, actually. Long as the Carthaginian army doesn't arrive there in the meantime. We're then going to move everyone back, pick up this legion here, which should now be grouped together. Thank you. Then we're going to dump them into Carthage as well, and then we've just got to hold. Just got to hold out long enough, which I'm not sure is necessarily going to happen. Because we don't know how many troops they've got and where the rest of their troops are. Plus, we're going to be taking attrition damage from the siege, and they're going to be getting the advantage of the siege as well. Really, oh no, not particularly great. Which is the one not moving. We've not got orders, so you're going to come over to the Greek legions and pick them up. We are throwing everything into this. Question is the Carthaginian army just about to, like, imminently going to arrive? I don't know what it was that got us beaten so easily last time. They obviously have got some legions up in the north, though, because we saw them loitering around here. Obviously, Hannibal was looking to have a bit of a pop at us. So we'll kind of see. So I want to try and get the ships back, pick up the next legions, and get them back here as quickly as we can, so I can make use of them again as fast as possible. Also worried about the attrition. 30,000 people at 1% is going to be a lot. Yeah, not ideal. So, you can board you. Come on, get aboard. Sail over here. I'm going to land them next to it. I won't land them actually on Carthage itself, but just next to it, something like that. That boat's still on its way. God, there's so much micromanagement in this game at times. Really any closer to actually having a breach. We could try and order an assault, but the casualties will be high, and given that the main proponent I've got is the shortage of men, it's probably not worth the casualties that we would sustain. So the quick legions are balling. Imagine if Macedon declared war now, would be so screwed. It's unbelievable. Water shortage, good. Making a bit of progress. Okay, so these guys have now arrived. They're landing more legions. It's looking better. So far, it's looking better because we're going to have more men ashore pretty quickly. And now we've got the Greek legions are coming over as well. And these are pretty good, these guys. They're pretty well experienced. Mercenary army. We could always hire mercenaries as well if it comes to it. Get mercenary war elephants. Kind of cool. So we're looking good. Although apart from the casualties we're taking in the siege. Oh, that's just a mercenary army. I thought it was an enemy army then. Because it was moving. Yeah, go on. Release the funds. Have the enemy built any more ships yet? No. Good. How long have we got before White P? 5 days. Come on, boats. Keep ticking along. Yeah. If we take Carthage, that's surely got to give us a really good boost. You would think, wouldn't you? We'll leave this legion here. The other good thing about this is we've got a really good general as well. 11. It'll give us a real assistance in the event of a fight. Got another invention. 5% siege size. I don't think 5% is going to make much of a difference. So let's get rid of attrition a little bit more. Because we do take a lot of attrition normally. Okay, let's lend these guys. The Romans are here, as it were. There we go. We're taking Carthage itself. Nice. Now we can start to split ourselves out a little bit more. I'm going to send one guy over here. Right. Oh, I can't because of the fort there. Where's the other forts in the area? There really aren't that many, actually, are there? You can push out there. I didn't mean to select political map mode. We're out there. No sign of the Carthaginian army, but then the next question is, where is it? I expect it to appear in a different province any moment. Send a ship further down the coast just to... Oh, still making a landing. Fair enough. Can you complain about that? So we're going to move one down here, down to siege this Karakun capital like we did last time. Because we now control this fort, we're naturally capturing these provinces. And you would think that, despite that not taking along, we would start to control more provinces. Is there a province... you see, you think the capital would be the capital of provincial Carthage, wouldn't you? But maybe it's this one is considered to be the capital. Oh, right, what have we got here? Carthaginian 10th Army. Ah, they're also in another war, that's why. Yeah, move around. You're going to go over there to assist with the blockade. I'm not going to go here, just from a purely a scouting point of view. Right, well, let's just get everyone moving and let's just start capturing what we can. You might as well come back down and try and hunt these guys. Well, then again, what's the point? What is the point? War score is starting to come back up slowly. Oh, battle will break out here. Nice. Easy. Some random war elephants appeared. Good job, AI. Good job. And we're here and we're providing a bit of a blockade, so that's helpful as well. We're just capturing provinces. Capture here because this is the regional capital here. Rukumba. So we are looking good. Just want to get this war score up. If I can get the war score to like 10 or 15 or something, and then that should be enough for me to force Sicily off of them. Is obviously ultimately what I'm trying to achieve. I think I need to capture this one to be classed as having captured Carthage. I've still got quite a while before the days actually come down, so we're okay there. Keep our income coming in nicely. Where are these guys going? Just marching around, capturing random provinces, really. No sign of the Carthaginian army yet, to be honest. Although Carthage is pretty massive. And it actually really takes a long time to move armies around. I've been building roads, as you saw at the start. Roads make a huge difference to the travel time of units. I'm glad we're besieging here. We're down to 0% now, which is good. Starting to head in the right direction. Try and keep an eye out for the Carthaginians turning up on my doorstep. See them yet? Too quiet. I don't know where they all are. Fighting another war, I guess. And the looks of things look like they're off losing another war as well, to be honest. Who are they at war with? Musamia. This way? Who the hell is Musamia? Oh, here! Oh, they're actually invading them. Oh, that's their own loss if they're too busy invading someone else to look after their own provinces. Can't help that. Cool. Oh, it's a plus 14%. Siege is going to be over soon. Doing well, doing well. Push you down here. What does that give me? That's the capital of Carthaginian Zagaratina, something like that. Once we capture this one, we'll then capture here, which will knock all that negative war score off, and that will be it, basically. That should pretty well do us. I'm not going to send troops massively much further along than this, because there's no need. Okay, that's what I wanted. You go across to there. And it is my belief that with the capture of this province, things will go much more in our favour. War score wise, at least, anyway. And then we can try and see what we can extract out of peace. This video has taken much, much longer than I had intended. Much longer. Okay, nice. Capture an enemy provincial capital. There we go. Plus 23. That's what we needed, because this was what is considered the provincial capital, even though it's not the fortified capital of Carthage. So, now we can see what we want to get for Sue for peace. So, what I really want is Carthaginian Sicily. And that's my main aim of this campaign. That puts our war score to 22. I would like to have, I mean, I actually siege most of Carthaginian North Africa as well, to be honest. What about, will it let me siege? Oh, goodness. No, it won't let me take that too much. You'll let me take that. And that. Nice. And let's just go for a little bit of money on them. Oh. How much money can we get away with? Quite a bit. Probably can't see this because my head's going to be in the way, isn't it? Oh, then the chair's in the way. No, you're doomed. We're up to 600 gold. We're extracting them for gold. More gold. More gold. More gold. Okay, there we go. 850 gold. All of Sicily. Carthage itself. Oh, that went fantastically. Okay, Conquest of Carthago. The greatest city of Carthage has fallen to our troops. It is now in our hand. Carthage is blah, 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 blah. How do we want to treat them? Leave them alone. We gain popularity and they get local unrest down. We gain money, prominence, lose a bit of popularity here, and slaughter a large of them. Or we just kill everyone. Harsh. We do get a lot of money out of it though, but I don't really need money, not after I've just got 850 at them. So we'll be nice to them. And we'll reduce our aggressive expansion. Awesome! That went pretty fantastically in the end, even though I didn't think it was going to be going to there for a long time. I thought it was going to go horribly, but it didn't. Nice. So we'll just start to organise our troops, get everyone back. We'll leave a legion or two over here to help defend. But Rome's expansion is now well in hand. We've got pretty much the whole of Italy, the whole of Sicily. We've got a foothold in North Africa. We've taken out the main Carthaginian capital as well. We've got our foothold in Greece. The Macedonian War is probably next. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Apologies for my at times rather terrible playstyle. If you have, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel for lots more Imperator Rome content. And I shall see you all on the next video. I've dealt with these pesky barbarians.